Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakah, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, Refusing to Listen to the Lord. Refusing to listen to the Lord. Call Allah Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. Call Allah Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. And something that's on my spirit, and as the title reads, refusing to listen to the Lord. And there's only one gospel, one truth, and it's coming out of this holy Bible. And the Lord told you that every word is pure. And you can't mix this gospel, this truth, with anything else. You can't mix this gospel with Islam. You can't mix this gospel with Kemet and Egyptology and Scientology and Buddhism and Hinduism. You can't mix this gospel with anything else. This is the only truth. And we know there's only one doctrine. One doctrine, that's it. And the one and true doctrine, according to this holy Bible, is coming out of Great Millstone. Out of every place in the world. The Church of Berea, the House of David. This is where the true gospel is coming out of the holy Bible, through the power and the spirit of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. And we still have Jake. We have Jake out here still trying to march and protest and unify and bringing everybody together, when the Lord said he didn't come to bring peace on earth, but rather division. See, we still got Jake out here still trying to be popular, trying to be somebody and have the biggest bag and be extremely comfortable and living the extravagant, lavish lifestyle. You see? But let me go here. I don't want to, I'm not going to, this is just a quick hit, something that's on my spirit. And we're in the end, man. We're in the end. This is it. We are at the doorstep of all the chaos and hell breaking loose. And if you have to be covered by the Lord, in the end here, because there are some horrific judgments that are coming. And this gospel was given to the tribes, man, to the Israelites, to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. This gospel out of this holy Bible, these laws, statutes, and commandments were given to the Israelites. And we have Israelites. We have Israelites scattered. We are scattered into every nation on earth, every nation on this planet. And some of us even look like the so-called Chinese or so-called white people or so-called Arabic people. It's not really about color, it's about the spirit. We have Hebrew Israelites, man, Jake, scattered into every nation on earth. And this gospel is for us, man, for the tribes. These are the instructions on how to live life. These are our instructions, man. And a good majority of our people, they just refuse to obey these instructions, man. They refuse. And you know, there has to be something done. There has to be something done. And the only thing left is judgment. Judgment. There's no other way to this, man. Let me go here. Let me go here. Jeremiah 32. Jeremiah 32 and 32, and it reads, it says, because of all the evil of the children of Israel and the children of Judah, which they have done to provoke me to anger. And, you know, a good majority of our people, man, have, look at the behavior. Look at this end time behavior. We got Jake still out here in 2024, still out here gang banging, murdering and killing each other. We got Jake still out here robbing and killing each other over streets and blocks that ain't even theirs. You know, Jake still out here abusing and selling drugs. Our women, a good majority of our women, they just don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Sloppy. The children, a good majority of the children, they just don't respect nothing. They don't respect nothing, a good majority of the children. Hard-headed. Talk back. No spirituality. And the people, you know, it's all about partying and celebration, having a good time and doing what you want. This is the spirit that's out here, man, in this end. Partying and having a good time and, you know, doing what you want. Live your life. Still indulging in all these, Thanksgiving, all these holidays. These paganistic holidays, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. Forget about the Lord's holy days. That's what Jake say. That was over 3,000 years ago. Because of all the evil the children of Israel and the children of Judah, which they have done to provoke me to anger. They, their kings, their princes, their priests, and their prophets, and the men of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. You look at your Sunday Jake Israelite preachers, T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Geno Jennings. They're not telling the people the truth, man. They've sold out for filthy lucre. They've sold out for money. They are not telling the people the clear-cut truth. And doing all type of adultery and things like that in their churches and idol worship. And then you got Jake in these high places too that have totally sold out for money. A lot of your celebrities, big businessmen, they have totally sold out, totally. And they're into organized crime and racketeering and stuff like that. says their kings, their princes, their priests, their prophets. It says, and the men of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And we know Jerusalem is a people before a place, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. That's Jerusalem. That's Israel. It says 33, it says, and they have turned unto me the back and not the face. Jake has just totally ignored and turned away from the Lord. The Lord is, he said, I've spread my hands all the day long like this. Come here. Come here. All the day he still got his hands. Come here. But Jake turned away and ignored the Lord, man. And how is he spreading his hands? Through his word. He has his men set up preaching his word. Warning you, Jake, to come back to the Lord in truth and sincerity and come and seek him, man. Quit doing your wickedness. Come to the light. Quit robbing, quit lying, quit gangbanging, quit murdering each other. Quit doing drugs. Just quit all of that, man. This is what we're trying to tell Jake. Our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. But what did the Lord say? He said, and they have turned unto me the back and not the face. Though I taught them, rising up early and teaching them, yet have they not hearkened to receive instruction. Let me go here. You're not going to listen, man. They refuse to listen. They refuse to listen. So let me go here. So now, they didn't... So now they done made that big announcement yesterday that there's a global emergency, and they getting ready to shut this down. Ultimately, this is the Lord who finna close the book on this. He finna just shut this down. You got famine of the word at the doorstep. The Lord is finna totally. YAHAWAHSHI about to totally draw the line in the sand. You're going to have a choice to make, Jake. You're about to be pushed completely in the corner. You're either going to stand up for the Lord or he going to put you to death. There ain't no other way to it. You're either going to stand up for the Lord or he going to put you to death, man. Because his elect is going to make it in the end here. He gonna make a way. But those that don't have the covering, matter of fact, let me go here. You're gonna be put to death because this ain't gonna go past November. We won't make it to November because they getting ready to shut it down. You got the strict lockdowns, martial law, Esau sending in his troops. Your cities are about to be in a total uproar, total violence. And you're going to have these pestilence out here. Esau sending in his soldiers. Let me go here. Ezekiel. We're not gonna make it to November. They're gonna lock this down, man. They're gonna lock this down. It's just gonna be a total. There's going to be an uproar, violence through the cities. This is what's coming. This thing is going to spiral completely out of control. And then we know the RFID, the micro CHIP, is at the door. Ezekiel 9 and 4. If you don't have this covering in the end, you're through, man. You're about to be stripped from all your rights. Forget about the Constitution. Ezekiel. And we know these Edomites, because the Lord told you he's going to set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight. And in the midst of that, you know, they coming after you, Jake. Ezekiel 9 and 4. It says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a people before a place. The Lord sending out these death angels, man. It says, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry. That sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And we know the real men that are coming in the name of YAHAWAH, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, they're the ones who's sighing and crying for all the evil and wickedness and corruption that's going on throughout the earth. Rebuking their people that are going off. And prophesying the downfall of these other nations. Starting with Esau, Edom, the so-called white folks. Set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Cry aloud and spare not. We don't care who this offends, man. Huh? We don't care who this offends. This truth gotta come out. Thus saith the Lord. 5, it says, and to the others he said in the mine hearing, and to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the cities and smite. But we know that mark is the mark from exemption, the mark from judgment. Ultimately, this wisdom, this knowledge of this word, the seal of protection. If you don't got this mark, not the RFID, but the seal of protection, the YAHAWAH. If you don't got that covering, you're through in the end here. It says, and to the others he said, in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. 6, I'll close out with this. It says, slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. Shalom.